Thank you for joining us. I'm Yoon Jung-min. We begin with the President's policy briefing and press conference with local and foreign media earlier today, where he emphasized his core policy agendas, the so-called 4+1 reforms. The main focus was on the national pension. Our correspondent Oh Soo-young has the details.
President Yoon Suk Yeol expressed his resolve against resistance to actively reform the national pension scheme, medical service, education and labour sector for the future of the country. This came in his policy briefing and press conference Thursday, which focused on his so-called 4+1 reforms to fundamentally enhance South Korea's quality of life and productivity.
개혁은 필연적으로 저항을 불러옵니다. 개혁 과정은 험난한 여정이 될 것입니다. 정치적 유불리만 따진다면 하지 않는 것이 훨씬 편한 길입니다. 역대 정부가 개혁에 실패하고 개혁을 시도조차 하지 않았던 이유가 이 때문입니다. 우리 사회의 지속 가능한 발전에 반드시 필요한 구조 개혁이 지금까지 이루어지지 않은 이유가 바로 이것입니다. 저는 쉬운 길을 가지 않겠습니다.
Pension reform was the foremost agenda ahead of the government's soon-to-be-released roadmap for the national pension scheme, as South Korea's rapidly aging society faces the possible depletion of pension funds by 2055. The president called for the country's law to include the guarantee that pension payouts would be made. South Korea having the world's lowest birth rate and a declining population means fewer young people will have to support the disproportionately large number of pensioners. Previous discussions in Parliament have focused on parametric measures, such as adjusting the insurance premium rate, how much you pay, and how much of your income can be replaced by your pension payout, or the income replacement rate. However, Yoon clearly showed his administration will aim for a structural reform to the national pension scheme, mentioning an automatic adjustment system for premium rates and income replacement levels based on economic and demographic conditions. He also raised the need to set different timelines for the younger and older generation to meet the increase in premium payments, as well as enhancing benefits for military personnel and new mothers, to make up for gaps in their premium contributions. Amid the month-long protest by trainee doctors and medical professors on expanding the number of medical students, the president renewed his pledge to fundamentally strengthen the healthcare system nationwide, especially in hospitals and non-capital areas, by increasing the number of doctors and improving compensation schemes. On education, Yoon promised to deliver a public care system to ease the burden of childbearing for working parents. On labour, he further pledged efforts to create a virtuous cycle of innovative growth for firms and quality work environments for workers through labour market flexibility and fair compensation that meets global standards. And cutting across all areas, Yoon reiterated his commitment to raising the chronically low birth rate by improving the work-life balance for young South Koreans and dedicating a new ministry to handling urgent demographic issues that affect education, healthcare, employment, housing and welfare. As he takes the road not taken to achieve the 4+1 reforms, Yoon asked for cooperation from Parliament and the public support to create a fair and sustainable future for the country. Oh Soo-young, Arirang News.